Right now, we are playing some Undisputed, doing another dream match. We have Roy Jones Jr. versus Tyson Fury playing on intermediate. This should be a pretty good fight on here.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall with 188 centimeter reach. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 2. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And with that, let's go into the ring.
All right.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go.
We just have to wait on him.
They're both trying for a knockout.
Okay.
Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchange here from both men. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside.
Ooh.
You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Good.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Still swinging with nothing left. Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Man, he's a heavy fighter.
There's no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I feel like that was his round.
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Just staying heavy on the
second
punches.
to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're
Land
waiting for
anywhere I
any
can.
little twitch you do. So you've
The
got to
next
fight
thing is
a
not to be
counter-puncher smart.
full of pattern. Want to mix it up as much as possible.
Good punch.
That Jack Cook's really our friend.
Both men step back for just a moment. It has been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. He gets out of the way of that left hand. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do?
We have the exact same amount of swelling on the exact same
Come on,
side.
bro. Ring away.
And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
He's conserving his energy.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
I'm just going to keep digging.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Oh, neither man really defending themselves.
Wait for it. Wait
Gotta
for
let your
it.
hands go a little bit. It's
Wait
okay to
for
be
it.
aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
He's trying to wait it out. All right.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
There's the bell to start round 4.
Yeah,
well,
we're
there's
up
no
by a
doubt
point.
about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
He's gonna keep that jab.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
He's
No
keeping his
rest
body
for the
open.
weary.
I'm just gonna keep on it.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominant.
We're kind of turning it into a dog fight.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
My jab's really just a distraction. Oh, okay.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
He just misses with that big right hand. Nice exchange here from both men. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. Missed him with that uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too
I'm
easy.
actually surprised they have more health. I feel like he's been welling on me
On
pretty
to the
good.
6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Now we just have to play the corners. One mix up. Wait for it. Okay. No more
Just
setup.
gets out of the way of that left hand.
We just have to fight it.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Get out of the way.
This fighter has not shown us much defense at all.
At this point, he is the aggressive. Oh.
He got out of the way of that right hook. And he misses with the left uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
All right.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
We just got to make him tired.
And there's the bell, start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you? For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Trying to answer back. And he misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yeah.
Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a
I'm
knockout.
swelling. He's picking up the pace.
Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
That power might be the or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he fails to score with that left hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. And that hook misses. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
It's just a game of patience.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Yeah, he hurt.
And we enter the night. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
a scoring left hand. That left scores. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
That hook was off target. Got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Oh, man.
And there's the bell for round 10. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. That left hand misses. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab.
Okay.
They're that powerful.
My controller. Okay.
A swing and a miss with the right hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. They are giving us a high-tempo show. That punch lands. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the
We're going
advantage
back
here.
and forth. He could knock me
Start
out,
11,
so I'm not really
coming off that
worrying
fantastic
about the
last
scoreboard.
round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
All it takes is one. That little step back I do and pull in for him to really stay up.
Missing with that right hook.
Patient. Full step into that outside foot.
They scored that left hand.
Yeah. Good.
Lucky to have avoided that left uppercut.
Just stay on that corner.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. There's a scoring blow.
Trying to get that foot back. Yep.
He missed with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right.
You start wondering how much work these two.
The last round we played, we didn't even KO the guy.
A lot of energy put into that last round, and they keep it up here.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He keeps stuck in that head.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. They just missed with that big right hand. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Big left there, but misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happening.
Still not a KO.
Unanimous decision, what a way, what
I promise,
tactics,
one of
what
these
a
days
game
we're going to
plan.
get a KO.
What a result.
Man, it was a good one.